Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, DesertFox. This is now time for episode 16 of our Transport Fever 2 UK series. It's been about over 2 weeks since I've recorded, and I'm sorry about that or gotten anything out to you guys. It's been a little bit of a crazy time in my work life. So yeah, that happened. I've been working a lot of 50 and 55 hour weeks, so I've just been by the time I get home, it's just a bit too late and I'm a bit too tired to really sit down and nab out some recordings. But today, we're going to knock out some basic expansion here. So I've been looking around. We're in Ireland still, so I want to get another one of these set up before we went off and started working on connecting Ireland to our main line here, which will probably be later this week in terms of the episodes. So we're actually just going to go from Dublin down to Waterford and maybe down to Cork. That's a funny name. We got to watch the money. We only got like $10 million to do it. So yeah, please smack that like button, destroy that subscribe, and obliterate that bell icon. Now let's get the show on the road. Alright. Yeah, excuse me. Alright, so we are just going to start right here, and we're just head out this way. And it's going to be another coastal line. I think is how I'm going to try to do this. Just try to keep it a little lower. That way we are not going to have to fight the actual town itself when we get over there. Gonna cut through some trees. Yeah, we'll do that. Look at that. Kind of, we're gouging through the mountainside just a little bit. I can live with that. Yeah, we are gonna crest the hill. Come on out this way. And we're just gonna keep going this way. And I might end up having to set up for Waterford and Cork, just so we have like a whole separate entity of building going on down here. And then make it 4. We'll leave it 4. Make it, we'll make it 320. There. Alright, now, as for track line, we'll make a tunnel. Having a small little tunnel right here is not gonna hurt nothing. Ooh, nice little bit of cheeky tunnel though underneath that road. Yeah. I can get with that. I can make that work. Also, if you guys are watching this when it comes out, then happy Monday. I know it's a little bit later than normal, than our normally scheduled programming. But yeah, episode's an episode, and you guys got one. So, also I've decided that I don't care what side of the road the train or the orientation of our train traffic is. It's just gonna work. It's just gonna do whatever I want it to, and it will do my bidding as I want it to. So if you're one of those people that are in the comments saying, Desert, they're supposed to be on this side, and da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, I'm going to say, well, thank you for commenting, I appreciate the comment, but, stuff it. I don't care. Oh, yeah, so then we'll do an actual terminal, a terminus down here. Boom. take the inside line. I don't think we'll actually use it, but the other one. But just in case, I'll leave it there. You know, I would like to eventually maybe connect it so all of the stations are connected. Ireland's gonna be a little bit different. Because I'm really just playing around with like fantasy numbers. Oh, and we got a nice little bit of bridge to come in. That's the one. No. That's the one. Boom. We got our cross there and there. There and there. Into the tunnel. Out of the tunnel. And as we hit the station, we will collapse onto whatever this thing so desires. Alright, so now that is 2 full train tracks, set of tracks built for a new line. So we will now go to my line manager. New line. And got a nice dark green. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. We're going to go back. We're going to name this the Dublin, Waterford, Cork. Alright. All part of the Dublin passenger expansion project. Ooh! Bunch of new vehicles. Nice. Alright. Before we go and put a new train on this, though, I really want to get a couple of bus lines just established. Wrong button. You know, small. It's a little small, but I will take it. One line. That way. I'm gonna name this Waterford. Oh, okay. Waterford bus, not bud, bus line 1. Awesome. And then number 2. Also, something exciting coming to the channel. I finally figured it out. So, starting when I get my save to its 2nd season, every Monday we're gonna do a new project from Motorsports Manager. It's kind of a pet project game. I've been playing for a long time, and I finally got a save file that's kind of built safely, where I almost feel confident showing it off. That makes sense. Yeah, trail, that's a road. Yeah, so right now I'm in F3 in that that play build. Then eventually, when the new Formula 1 game comes out, we're gonna get a brand new series. We're gonna do a career mode in that, and we're gonna get that off and running as fun as possible. Alright. Got one more set of bus stops to make. Ooh, autosave is here. Thank you, glorious autosave. This place wants to expand, so I will let it. Let's see, I'm gonna try to give it at least something here for it to grab onto. Alright, cool. So now we got some buildings. I think this first one I'm going to just make, these first two are going to be the inner city route, and then if it expands, like the city gets big enough, I will put in a much larger setup for the external stuff. Kind of like what I did in London. But even London now is getting, like, that will probably need a whole rehaul just to save the frame rate. Because I've seen that point in some people's builds where the game will bog down significantly, you know, into the less than 20 frames a second. I'm not really looking forward to that. I don't have a $5,000 computer. I have a $2,000 computer. And I know that she can play and she can fight, but this old girl cannot not handle. Some games I actually struggle like playing just because of the drive on them, and that's just due to needing upgrades, which will come in time. So we got Cork Bus Line 1 and Cork Bus Line 2. They're now set up. Cool. Now we have $18 million to go buy a train while these bed in. So do I have a train anywhere? Where can I purchase a train? Send it on this single track. If you send it on the single track all the way, then we could theoretically just do this. $15 million. Oh, I got $14 million in loan to pay. Let's pay that back first. All the loans paid. Cool. Oh man, we're turning. That year was about $10 million in profit. Turned about $1 million there. Yeah, so in a good year, we turn about 10 million. Let's see what we have available, though. So this is going to be a passenger engine, and I think we're going to leave it to... Man, I might have to use that M4, the MR440. That class 60? Might have to. I mean, I know this is technically faster and 3 times as strong. And that's also about twice as strong, but I've used a lot of these. I've used one of these. I think this is what we'll go with, though. As you know, we ever patiently wait for that to expand. See, got 17 passengers on board. And that will blow up. You know, Belfast and Dublin will blow up as soon as, well, they'll get more connectivity to it, eventually. Now, I'm also thinking about maybe doing a Dublin loop. What I mean by that is doing Dublin, Waterford, Kilkenny, Mullingar, and then Dundalk. Another idea I had was take Dublin and take a single track from one of these stations, once like all of it's set in, like maybe do the loop, but then do a second one where it's just a single track to Mullingar and Castlebar, or even to Galway. Belfast, we can do a loop out the back of it to Londonderry and Omagh, but at some point we're going to do Belfast to probably Glasgow or Edinburgh, probably in the middle, boom to boom, and then we will angle it so we'll set it up so our main line down here at Manchester, Liverpool makes it straight to there, and then theoretically we can go London to Dublin on a single train. And just show you guys, this is the problem with London right now. It's just huge. I mean, it's literally huge. How big is it? It's 2,200 people. This is getting to be about as big as I've ever seen a city physically be in the game. I've never really had any issues with like crashing or anything with a city getting too big, but that's kind of where we're at, and we're kind of getting worried about that. So while we're sitting here waiting on some money, I'm gonna put a second small set of bus stops kind of on this side of town to kind of strengthen the position. Yeah, because people love to ride buses. We just need to make sure that they have accessible coverage. We'll make this, what would this be? London. London. I think it'd be London South 2. Yeah, it'd be London South number 2. And then I'll make this London South number 3. All right. I know that's probably not the smartest idea to do, which is just, you know, pack the absolute loving shit out of a city full of buses. But, you know, I'm going to try it anyway. We need London South 2. Right. And then the return route would be London South 3. And a goal of it is just to hopefully increase across the spectrum traffic flow. And I can even do some of that by putting in, you know, do some small street connections maybe, if it would. No? Not gonna let me do it? What about from back here? Oh, you'll let me put one in from back here. And I think I do want to do that just to give another crossing. You know, 3 bridges. I might even, I mean, I don't think we're going to be sending anything this way, so can I get something over there? No. Can I get something to go? No, it won't let me do it. Alright, that's fine. I'm just wasting money anyway. And we're supposed to be building a train. Alright, so I'm going to leave that alone. But now, as you can see, I've thoroughly increased the traffic flow for buses over here. The train station itself, London Central Station, is packed to the brim. 500 passengers trying to do the British main line as it sits. How many trains are on the British main line? We just have the one. It's full capacity. Managed vehicles, if I copy it. Not enough money to copy it. We have $8 million though, so let's go try to buy us a train for our short little shunt. Or pause. For station identification. And so it's going to come down to either being this thing. Man, what is the terrain like on this route? If it's low, not so hilly, might not be such a problem. Alright, you know what? I think I'm going to have to do this over here. Yep, and I think we're just gonna do another set of the 6-wheelers. And we'll do 5 cars. Boom. This will be what? Dublin, Waterford, and Cork. Let's roll. Where is the train? Oh, I don't have $3,000 to place the signal. Here comes the train there. I like how we're just kind of sitting in the warehouse as we wait for another train to come flying over the hill there. Oh, the best part of the episode, ladies and gentlemen. The very best part. Yep. Irish Sector Train 1 coming out. Irish Sector Train 2 moving on to the line. Oh yeah. Into a tunnel. Oh, look at that. That's a glorious tunnel. You know, I would like, though, that if the game developers maybe made some new context, like contextual surfaces for the tunnels. I know there's a bunch in the mods department, but it would just be nice to see that the game developers make it. You know? There's a little village Dundalk over there. Eventually it'll be on our menu. Cutting through these lowlands here as we're about to hit a ridge. And I got a sneeze coming. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Got the summertime nose itchies and scratchies. You know how that goes. Ooh, I'd actually like that that transition. I thought was a little ugly at first when I first put it in, but now I'm sitting here looking at it. I actually kind of like that. It was a single track, felt kind of realistic. I can work with that. We have 1 passenger on board as we head towards Waterford. There's our beautiful English coastline. Yeah, so simultaneously, you know, in reality, when the English started building the railroads, I would assume that the Irish would also start getting their railroads. Which is, I guess, something else I kind of wish that the game developers would somehow kind of put into the game, is not maybe necessarily like a computerized opponent to play against, but like little tidbits of information is like, alright, this company started this date, you know, and they were connected from here to here. I'm gonna make a shout out to like a Hearts of Iron 4 kind of situation where you get these little like news clippings of information as the game progresses. So I don't know. Just something like that. Just make the world feel a little more living. I don't know. Possibilities. And we have now hit Waterford. Oh, we got 17 passengers on board to go to Cork. It must be popping off. Hey! Alright, I'm sorry. Don't unsubscribe. Don't hate me. But I can already tell Cork is Cork's gonna be a little poppin' place. Or not Cork, Waterford. In Ireland there. Oh, we got another set of cheeky tunnel here. And I know like I think I have it, like there's like Asian, like 5 different types of tunnel entrance. But I mean like the actual tunnel inside, it should, you know, maybe look a little bit different. I don't know. Ooh, look at this. That's a lot of passengers. How'd it turn? It made $112,000. We have 60 passengers on board. I'm gonna ride it on back, and then we'll call it a day for today. So we'll just call this like the Dublin South expansion for the day. Yeah, this probably lists a little mini build here. Oh man, I really hope that I might do a London to Dublin like train by itself. Like, yeah, Dublin's the capital of Ireland. Yeah, I don't know why I kept thinking Belfast. Belfast is just the second major city to it. Unless Belfast's the capital of Ireland. No, it's Dublin. It's Dublin. Nice. Dropped about half the load of passengers off and picked up another load. It's not a bad little ride. It's not a bad little ride. Yeah, she's expanded a little bit. She's almost hit 200. She's about to hit 150. I like it. I really like it. Dublin's about to hit 325. And that'll actually expand even further once we get some goods hooked up to it. Which, I don't know if we'll get to goods in Ireland this week or next time we play. All just depends. But yeah, once she completes the loop, let's see how she does in terms of finances. Man, I really like this. She just cuts right through. This line just cuts right through all this beautiful treescapage. That's the way I always envisioned like railroads back in the day. They just were like, all right, you see this thicket of woods here? Fuck it, we're going right through the middle of it. We'll make it beautiful and stunning for all people involved. And in reality, they kind of, the first generations of it kind of made hell, but $787,000 for 58 passengers to go all the way from Cork and Waterford to Dublin. We have a full train heading back, so let's we're gonna leave it there, and yeah, we're gonna leave her to go do her business. And I'm going to bid you guys a beautiful afternoon and a good rest of a week and day. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been your host, DesertFox. If you've made it this far, please consider smashing that like button, destroying that subscribe, and obliterating that bell icon. All of that really helps me. It helps the channel grow. It helps push these videos up so they can be seen by other people, non-subscribers. Goal here is just try to build a small community, guys. Just trying to have some fun, build some projects, let you guys see them. Maybe it inspires you guys to do some stuff. Maybe it inspires you to do something differently. It doesn't matter. I just want to hang out with people and get to know people, and that's what it's all about. And I'm so grateful for everyone who has done it so far and continues to do so. So everyone be safe out there today. I will see you guys tomorrow for another episode of Transport Fever 2. I've been your host, DesertFox. Peace out, guys.